Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it's Wednesday and it is the 30th of September, the last day of the month. We are officially in autumn. How did spring go? How did summer go? It's like two seasons are gone. We are in autumn. I've actually got the ancient Italian tarot out. I wanted to have a look at the month of September and see what was revealed. Like kind of what was the revelation? What was your revelation that you received in September? I received a massive one last night. Massive. I've been seeing the signs, synchronizations, but I didn't put like two and two together. I'm not going to go into it because I don't feel that there's any need to, but it explained a lot for me. And it was the fact that I have taken on the widow status. And it's that word widow, and how that, the realisation, the revelation of what comes with being a widow. It makes more sense about why I don't seem to have a lot of people in my life anymore. And I do feel it has something to do with that title. Anyway, that was just something that was like, oh, okay. Don't take it so personally. A lot comes with that title. Widow. We're playing with the ancient Italian tarot. I feel like I want to pull three cards for the Divine Masculine. I don't know if these cards are up the right way or in reverse. Do I have a peek? No, just leave them how they are. Okay, so I feel like I'm going to pull three cards for the Divine Masculine. There's one. For the Divine Masculine's energy. And hopefully you're going to resonate with maybe one of these revelations. There's three cards there for the Divine Masculine. Let's get three cards for the Divine Feminine. And then we can have a look at the bottom of the deck and see how this is kind of... oh, this is interesting because Co-Star just sent me a message. I want to say, let's see how this is like bringing the two of you together. What was revealed. Outlining, I want to say. I'll tell you why in a second when I read to you what Co-Star sent to me. I thought that's interesting. It took me to the yin and the yang. It took me to the opposites, okay? Light and dark. Co-Star said 14 minutes ago, your day at a glance, materials that don't blend enhance each other's edges. So it makes them actually stand out more, I want to say. Okay, do we look at this bottom of the deck yet? I'm feeling no. Let's have some coffee. Let's put it in the middle. Okay, not that I don't normally, but these cards may need me to tap into my intuition quite a bit because I believe it's only the Major Arcana and the Court cards that have pictures on them. It's not like they're blank cards, but you can't really see what's going on in the picture. Look, I'll show you. Eight of Swords. Okay. Eight of Swords is... So my mum would take me to the Rider-Waite to recall what this card is. There's a feminine. She's standing in like a circle of swords. She's blindfolded, tied up, loosely. She can wiggle out. There's normally a stream of water. And it's about an unfounded fear. So allowing fear to... you're stopping yourself with your own fear. That's what the card means. Eight of Swords. Then we have the Page of Wands. We've got a man here. What's there's a vein, two veins going down his legs. They could be varicose veins. Varicose veins. They could be. It looks like you've actually got support tights on here to help with your legs. Now, if you actually have a look, it looks like it's a thimble he has. That it doesn't look quite straight at the top of that wand there. So it actually looks like he's capping that. And why is that wand on his toe, on his foot? So we're picking up here. You've got a star in your pocket. I can see it. It's not very disclosed. It's not very hidden. There's a star there on your pocket. And then we have this thimble. Touch the spindle, touch it I say, falling into a sleep for 100 years. Like, no way, man, I got a thimble on my thumb or on my finger. And then he's actually putting this wand, look, on his foot. So, we have some leg issues here. It's definitely, I believe it's definitely to do with varicose veins. Just the way that it's protruding here. This can really stop you. An old friend of mine suffered terribly from varicose veins at a very young age. She was so embarrassed to, if she went swimming, she would wear like leggings, trousers. She just would not get her legs out, full stop. I did tell her to actually work every night on it. Like, imagine all these little men, you're sending all these little men down into your legs, and they're stretching out and they're straightening out the blood flow, and they're kind of, you know, ironing out your veins. So, an unfounded fear, okay, this could be actually practicing here self-healing methods on yourself. It's worth a go, isn't it? Rather than living in misery with something that you don't really like about yourself. The other option, obviously, you need to love it first. Well, this is it. This is the way that it is. There's no other way. We all have something that we're not really keen on. Okay? And the key is to learn to love that. Okay? And the song that was on was, before I came on, was Jess Glynn. 'Cause who I am is enough. So, it's about I won't wear makeup on Thursday. 'Cause who I am is enough. Yes, who you are is enough. No need to hide. And then we have the King of Pentacles. Okay. Circulation here. What's this you tied around your knee? So I feel really here, this is to work, you've been working on circulation issues. And blood flow. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. You're feeling as if you want to sort this out because you're still undercover. It's your hat. Well, your crown. But it's kind of like shaded. So I feel like there's a covering up here. And especially as we have, well, try not to cross your legs. That might help. Let's uncross our legs. Okay? So try, if you're someone that crosses your legs, try not to cross your legs. That might help with the blood flow. And then the rest is like an inner job, an internal job. Your body knows how to look after itself. Why would your blood flow not be flowing freely through your veins? Okay. That's what you've got. Revelation. An unfounded fear when it comes to your health. When it comes to your help. An unfounded fear when it comes to your help. Look, it's worth trying that than putting yourself through operations or trying to get another to straighten you out. It's worth giving it a go yourself. Trying to straighten yourself out first. It could be your right leg that's worse. Okay. You could also maybe have a look at the type of shoes that you're wearing. You might want to think about changing from a hard sole to a softer sole. Might work. I'm not just talking about the shoes. I think you get that when I say the word sole. You could try swapping from a hard sole to a soft sole. Might do the wonders of good. The wonder of you. Starting to really wonder, aren't you, about how all this works, especially when it comes to health. You are pure vitality, you know. So, give it a go. I'm going to pull I'm not moving on to the feminine's energies just yet. This is too intriguing for me. He's got his blanket around him, you see, Divine Masculine. Wants to cover up. Well, we just cover up and no one will ever see them. Doesn't matter, does it? Well, it does. It matters to you. What's this card that wants to come? Friendliness. Oh, friendliness and kindness. Let's try these when we're trying that soft soul. That soft soul on for fit. Be kind to yourself. Let's have a look at this friendliness. You are able to recognise traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. A true soul virtue, friendliness, is when you are able to genuinely open up your heart to others without any expectations or conditions involved. Oh, what's shouting out here is actually you're hiding this and not sharing, your insecurities. You're hiding it from others. Do you know how many other people are hiding their insecurities? Once we start opening up and showing everyone it's okay to be unique, different, and also it's pretty amazing when you're able to overcome that yourself and then you can help others. It's like you're a prime example. You're the evidence. There is a clear indication that you are excited to meet new people and sharing new experiences. Get your legs out then. Get your legs out for the girls. Woo! Through friendliness, you will encounter, conscious or unconsciously, a common thread. Just this thread with the veins. Anyway, stick with me. A common thread or a quality that you share. In a friendship, you are able to be vulnerable with someone and learn and grow together. No one comes into your life by accident. Everyone has a lesson to teach you. And also these so-called ailments, dysfunctions of the body, they come to us as well. Not by accident, but for us to, I want to say, stop being so scared of dying or there being something seriously wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You're perfect. Okay? You just have to really believe and see yourself like that. The more you send forth the energy of friendliness, the more it continues to charge the atmosphere around you and any person you are in contact with, negating the possibility of creating a negative karmic tie. Friendliness tells everyone that you acknowledge them and share in the awareness that we are experiencing this earth dimension together. We are all here to support and encourage each other. Start with a smile, it can change the world. And your outlook on life. Now that comes with my life revelation about, I didn't really even think about researching into how other widows saw life after. And it was like, whoa, you're not the only one. And it's like, okay, well, someone has to go through it, don't they? To be an example to others. So kind of very interesting research I was doing. Should we go to kindness? Let's go to kindness. Is my hair going to be kind today? It's a little bit fluffy this side. What are you doing over here? Oh, we'll have a look in a minute. What are you doing over here? We're going to kindness. Do you know what to come through was smile, because it ended on the friendliness with a smile. Back in the day, I had this poster. I was living away from home, and I had this poster in my accommodation. I was like 19, and I just loved it. It was a little baby's face, and it just said, "Smile, and the world smiles with you." And it's just so true. So friendliness. Start with a smile. It can change the world. Anyway, let's go to kindness. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. A kind soul, that is part of our human lexicon for a reason. Your gentle heart is a reservoir of kindness, and you give generously to others through encouraging words, smiles, natural concern and support. By living in the space of kindness, you treat everyone with the utmost respect and tend to put their needs before your own. People love being in your presence because it feels good to be encouraged and accepted. Kindness is demonstrating genuine compassion. It can never be false or forced. because it comes from the caring, nurturing centre of your being. Kindness expects nothing in return, for it is its own reward. Understand that when you share this energy, it will have a ripple effect on every person you come into contact with. Remember also the need to be kind to yourself. Realise that you are always a work in progress. Yes, you are. And you've got these friendly, kind little beings inside of you if you tap into them before you go to bed. Oh, listen to the doggy. Everyone's in pain out there. In some way, shape or form. They're just hiding it. Be kind. So these friendly little kind guys, okay, will go to work on healing you if you ask them to, and you believe that actually they're going to work overnight whilst you're resting. It's worth a go. Okay. All quietened down now. Very nice. Shall we carry on this side? Let's get an oracle of shadows and lights. I'm really picking up on this, the watery, I felt there were watery eyes of this fairy angel here. Fairy, I believe you're a fairy. Are you okay there? Interesting, because there's all the lightning bolts. So it's like epiphany. And also they're around kind of pointing towards really the throat and the heart area, around the chest. What revelation have we come to in September? Let's have a look and see what the Oracle of Shadows and Light would like to say. And if you haven't had this revelation, then you might now, after I've said it, you might have that aha moment. It's still September, it's all good. Amara the Menahum. The Menahum? Aloha healing. You've learnt how to heal, rest, take care of you. Well, I hope so. It's a step in the, definitely a step in the right direction. It's necessary. Amara the Menahum. Aloha healing. About Amara the Menahum. Amara represents the spirit of the tropics. She is warm, sensual, sweet, and laden with gifts for you. She eats fruits and flowers, and dances and sings the songs of her ancestors. So take note of all these words that are coming out, because they might be things that you've actually adopted. So fruits, flowers, dancing, singing. She is laughter and fresh flowing water and hope and warmth. She is at home in the world outside, in a nature filled with the sound of dolphins, the music of waterfalls, the song of the warm breeze. There are also many sweet aromas when she comes to you, and she wishes for you to slow down and relax, and to take your time and smell the frangipans. There is no rush when Amara comes into your world. She knows that while you feel rushed, you are not eating right, nor digesting properly. Too much sitting down. You need to make sure you, especially if you sit in front of a computer, you need to make sure that you're standing up quite regularly. Actually, I saw an advert the other day of a desk where it actually, and it's so people are standing up and working. Good idea. Okay. So there is no rush when Amara comes into your world. She knows that while you feel rushed, you are not eating right, nor digesting properly, nor connecting deeply, nor sleeping well, nor feeling fully. You are barely noticing the beauty of nature both within and outside of you, so it is time to treat yourself to some relaxation of the Hawaiian kind when she comes to visit, and embrace the aloha spirit. Okay, so Amara the Menahum speaks. Let's listen up. Aloha, it is time for a guilt-free time out for you, when you will invite the energy of Hawaii and more self-nurturing into your life. It is time to discover and fade out those voices that say you must always work hard and be stressed to achieve what it is you wish for. I am of a time and a place where time moves in its own way, where you are at one with the natural world, and where your body and soul are entwined in unison and singing the most beautiful song. You need the power of sunshine on your body. Please give yourself a sun bath, a natural energetic healing of pure golden light, and feel the radiance warm your bones and fill you with joy. And warm your blood. It will flow better then, won't it? Divination message, let's do this. Amara has come, and so it is time to begin to eat more fresh fruits, drink healthful juices and smoothies, take dance lessons, have a tropical bath with flower petals, and bring the energy of a waterfall into your life. I feel like you've been doing some meditation or listening to Serene. I don't even know if that's a word, but that's so I wanted to come out. Waterfall and dolphin sounds. The healing sounds of the dolphins. Good for you, Divine Masculine. Seriously. Okay. Kahuna massage and body work is wonderful for you when Amara makes her gentle, powerful presence felt. She also responds well to dancing, joyful exercise, singing and music. Fresh foods, fruits and more raw food, and you would definitely benefit from more sunshine and outdoor time. There may be relaxation and healing traditions within your ancestry to investigate. Take a vacation and journey to a soulful place. Holistic treatments will have appeal, as will natural alternatives. By taking this approach and devoting yourself to it, you can expect renewed health and a positive new attitude too. Above all, it is time to connect to the power of sunshine in gentle, soulful ways. Surfing and ocean swims will be most beneficial at this time. Beautiful. The stress, fear that you've been carrying, that's what it does to the body. Worry, stress, obligations. The only person that you are obligated to is yourself, okay? And your own well-being and health. And then you'll be fully functional. Beautiful, Divine Masculine. I'm going to move over to the Divine Feminine now. Divine Feminine's what's been going on. I know you all couldn't have had the revelation about being a widow, okay, and what that comes with. Okay. So let's have a look. Four of Pentacles, building firm foundations, is your revelation. Getting your home ready. I can tell because, look, there's two little homes here. So it's like you're getting your home ready, but then on the other hand, or on the other side, you could actually, like, your home is ready to move so that you're free. So you've kind of freed up some space for whatever the divine delivers to you. It's about building firm foundations. It can be about hanging on to things too tightly, but I feel like you're surrendering. You're really having a look at the objects. Definitely, if you haven't used it in the past year, off it goes. Memorabilia, rather than keeping hold of everything, take photographs. Getting ready. I was going to say getting rid of anything that carries negative energy. So you're preparing your home with positive areas, positive energy. Okay. Feng shui, maybe? Can't say that word properly. Feng shui. Okay, yeah, definitely. You're getting ready for the unexpected. Why is he looking like that? Okay. I feel the revelation is, as you're preparing and you're clearing your energy field, okay, like, so that it's incorporating more positivity. You're getting the hang of not hanging on to things. This has confused your masculine. Okay, so he's kind of like, what's kind of going on? Is she moving? I don't know, but he feels a change. Just how he was looking here. So by you doing this, it feels like there's a knock-on effect to the masculine's energy. It's like you're good to charge off. He's good to charge in, but you're good to charge off in any direction that you're sent to. Those two homes here, they're not homes, okay, Sherlock. They're not homes, okay. I think they're flowers, but I feel they look like Monopoly houses. You play on a Monopoly board. I think they're green. I'm not sure what colour they are. In the traditional one, we have the Disney version, so we have like palaces. But anyway, let's get back to this Monopoly. But it looks like it's a heart. Can you see? Oh, right here. Coordination's a bit shit. Don't worry about it. We get there in the end. There's a heart here. Home is where the heart is. Okay, so no attachment to these possessions. Like non-attachment, very nice. About something's kind of, I wanted to say ruffled the Divine Masculine's feathers, but just, it's like, what's this? Oh, okay. I've been picking this up, so this could come in about our libido's dropping. Okay, busy elsewhere, doing other stuff. It's like low sex drive. It's like, well, his flame's gone a bit droopy. So he might have been used to like tapping into that. He's like, where's the Divine Feminine's energy gone? Oh, well, she's just setting up home. Let's look at the next one. 6 of Wands. This is about your recognition, your reward. What's coming out is X marks the spot. There's something I used to do with my children. Or any kid, really. If I could, like, I say, come here, come here. And my nephews. I remember doing this to my nephews, actually, when I was helping to raise them, when they were little. And I'll get them to sit there, and on the... I don't quite remember, but anyway, the rhyme. But I would kind of draw this on their back. You could try it. Yeah, this is what the Divine Masculine's got, shivers. Okay, how you can give someone the shivers. So I used to go, X marks, this is on their back, so in the middle of the back, I used to go, X marks a spot, spot dash, spot dash, spot, spot, spot. Up the back now, up crawls a spider on their shoulders and bites you on the neck. Cold blood running down your arms. You can get where I'm going, yeah, here, so down their arms. And then you go, tight squeeze, slight breeze on the back of their neck. And then you go, now you've got the shiveries. Ooh. You just go, Mom! Like that. Anyway, that's the card of reward and recognition. Okay, know your worth. You feel your worth, you know your worth. Okay. And you've given the Divine Masculine chills. I got chills. They're multiplying. Okay, okay. So he's feeling a bit left out in the cold. Why? Because I do want to say it's regarding you're just focused elsewhere. So if you have a think about it, your sex drive may not have been very high in the month of September. And the Divine Masculine's kind of feeling that. So he's feeling a bit cold. Have you gone cold, Divine Feminine? Because there's definitely been a change of energy. He's like, where's that gone? It's like it stopped him and the horse in their tracks. Or it's just about to. So it's like, hold your horses. Okay. Well, let's have a look at the power of love. Let me actually get a card, please. Or give a shuffle. Give a little wiggle. Give a little wiggle. Give a little wiggle. It's meant to be give a little whistle. Give a little wiggle. You've got to give it a little wiggle, Divine Masculine, rather than a whistle. And always let your conscience be your guide. Oh, we've got 2 cards as well for the Divine Feminine. Very nice. Should we have a look at the adjoining energy here? Okay. Loyalty. I want to say loyalty to oneself. Divine Masculine, your Divine Feminine is very loyal. Okay. She's just busy working on her heart. That's where her home is. That's where her home is. Okay, so she's very warm-hearted. It could be because you've been having this hard soulness over here, and I've told you to try some softer soul approach. A softer approach. Okay, Divine Feminine's heart's very warm. Loyalty. Divine Feminine, your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. I'm not going to look at the other one yet. Let's have a look at loyalty. Because it's coming in with the heart chakra, the green here. She's working on her Divine Masculine. Seeing as it seems like you're inquiring. What's going on? Loyalty. I did say here that the only obligation that you owe anyone is to yourself. Is for you to be loyal to you. Loyal and true. Your loyalty is measured, this is Divine Feminine, okay, your loyalty is measured by the strength of your commitment to your relationships and obligations. I imagine that a lot of your energy, as we know, has been focused on the Divine Masculine, and all of a sudden you're like, okay, I need to put that onto me. So your loyalty is measured, and you can't really measure it because there's been a shift, by the strength of your commitment to your relationships and obligations. You possess an unswerving faithfulness. Your soul is stirred only when you unselfishly have the best interest of others at heart. This devotion is freely given with a true sense of unconditional love. Loyalty asks you to be steadfast in your motives and unwavering in your ideals. Be a living example to others. Demonstrate how your belief in a person, cause, or principle can enrich your life experience, expand your horizons, and bring you a sense of solidarity and oneness. When you are really honest about where your loyalties lie, you must also be willing to ask yourself what these loyalties are teaching you about yourself and your own value system. Is there a need you are meeting? What fulfills you and makes you whole? Are you giving unconditionally, expecting nothing in return? Never misuse or abuse your loyalties, but instead defend them like a roaring lion, letting everyone know you are honourable, brave and strong. The lioness within you, Divine Feminine. Well done, you. Okay, so I want to say that when you are really honest about where your loyalties lie, and I feel that at a point they lied more with the Divine Masculine than actually the loyalty that you were showing towards yourself. Okay. Let's see what this other card is. We've got ownership here. So Masculine is definitely picking up that your focus has been put onto you and not so much on to him, even though I did state the Divine Feminine is very loyal and committed towards you, Divine Masculine. Patience. Divine Feminine here, practicing patience, which means that you're giving this unconditional love to yourself and to others without asking or the need for anything in return. You're living from your heart space. It's beautiful. Your loyal heart. You are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. You're marching to the beat of your own drum, your own heart. When you demonstrate patience, you are able to take a step back from the distractions of this physical dimension and live fully in the current moment. There you are. There she is, Divine Masculine, okay? You are truly a divine being. And when you reside in your natural state of centeredness and calm, your perceptions and awareness are illuminated, most definitely, because the masculine is like, hey, what's going on here? So there's the illumination. You become painfully aware of how much precious energy can be wasted and misused in the service of fear and anxious anticipation of the future. Who has the fear and the anxious anticipation of the future? It's the Divine Masculine. I picked up that it's normally a feminine in this card. You can't actually see the figure, it's just like a twig. It's a twig. Okay. You are truly a divine being, Divine Feminine, and when you reside in your natural state of centeredness and calm, your perceptions and awareness are illuminated. You become painfully aware of how much precious energy can be wasted and misused in the service of fear and anxious anticipation of the future. Instead, as a healer, you need to take the negative energy of impatience and transmute it into the joy of knowing that all things happen at the correct time. As you move through life, it may help to remember that difficult situations are merely opportunities for you to put the power of love into practice. And that you are doing, have been doing. It is challenging enough on the earth plane to understand the behind the scene workings of the three-dimensional world, let alone trying to comprehend or control the sixth and seventh dimensional realities within the divine order. But being open to change and knowing it will occur in its own time is the highest example of patience. You learn to press the pause button on your reactions to life's upsets. Don't fast forward your life, because when you rush through it, you may miss the most significant moments. Life is not a race, it's a journey. In order to bring peace to the outside world, you first must realise patience in your inner world. Good things come to those who wait. That's lovely, I love it. Let's have a look at your Oracle of Shadows and Light. Autumn is my last chance. Here we are. Oh, Divine Masculine. Divine Feminine. This is, let's just wait for Mr. Postman to go. Come and go. He's got his hood up. It's drizzling out there, it's raining. But it's not chucking it down, it's just drizzling. Okay. Grizzling. This card. This is about you actually taking that bite from that apple, okay, and it will sustain you, okay. But where it says autumn is my last chance, I mean, we're just in autumn. I do feel the Divine Masculine says, please don't lose hope. Is this you saying that to the Divine Masculine? Let's have a look. Or is this the Divine Masculine saying this to you? Autumn is his last chance. He knows he's got to approach with this friendly, kind nature. But it feels like he's been taking care of him. But now we're in autumn, so autumn is my last chance. And Divine Feminine, you're like, yeah, divine timing, divine timing. Which autumn is that we're talking about? So you're not too worried about the time scale of things anymore. It's just, it will unfold when it unfolds. As long as, obviously, you keep your attention and intention on you and how you allow situations to affect you within. How they affect your tender heart. Your loving, caring, nurturing heart. Okay, so it's card number 6. Autumn is my last chance. Please don't lose hope. About autumn. Lost and lonely, this fragile little being has the apple of life and wisdom. She has hope, although it is fading fast. I believe that this is what the masculine's picking up on. Have you kind of given up hope on him? That's not your issue, Divine Feminine. That's his issue. That's his insecurities that he needs to deal with. Okay? This lovely little fairy is all buttoned up against the cold, and the bleak autumn landscape offers no warmth or comfort. Feels you've gone a bit cold towards him. But in her hands she holds the source of hope and life itself. A bright red apple. The big apple. It was just New York was coming to mind, but just an aha moment, this apple. But in her hands she holds the source of hope and life itself, a bright red apple. With this apple she can sustain herself till the frostbound landscape thaws. So that's really awesome, Divine Feminine. It's like you're on this journey, okay? And I believe that you can really, I want to say regulate your temperature. Regulate your temper. Temperance is coming in. She can save the seeds from her feast and plant them in the warming ground, so she need never go hungry again. And the rewards of this act will continue far into the future, far beyond her lifetime. Self-love, that's beautiful, Divine Feminine. How to nurture and nourish yourself. Care for your heart. Most definitely before taking care of others. Okay. Which is what we've all been a bit prone to. Looking after others more than what we look after ourselves. She is holding the source of hope, but is almost afraid to bite into it. It seems she is saving it for a rainy day. Or for when she has no other choice. So you do know that you have this to... we can say tap into, but there's another word. That you have this that you can nourish yourself on. Your own heart. Just keep repeating it, but the words aren't coming out any different, I don't think. Soon she will realise what she has herself and turn to it for sustenance and comfort. That's a good way. And winter will then be through. It cannot end till she takes a bite from the apple she holds. I love me, who do you love? Kind of attitude. Autumn speaks. I keep waiting for help, for hope to come. You do, Divine Feminines, you do know that doesn't come, don't you? You have to self-soothe, okay? That's kind of what coming with my revelations. Like there's no assistance or help coming. Okay. So I keep waiting for help, for hope to come. I mean from the outside world. I get it all from Divine. I don't need it, but there was a long time I was maybe expecting or believing that it would come at some point, help and assistance with me and my journey in the physical, and the opposite happened. Okay, so it's kind of like, oh, okay, so the revelation, the realisation, why is that? I keep waiting for help, for hope to come, but all about me is cold. I cannot find what I'm looking for, and indeed, I can barely remember what it is I was in search of before I got so lost. I am cold and alone, and no one is with me. But I know I have this apple, and that when I truly need it, I will eat it, and then all will be well. It's like no one else can really help you. They don't actually know what your needs are. You didn't even know what your needs were. I didn't know what my needs were through that transitional time of kind of taking on that label of... I remember actually saying to like my husband before he passed, I was like, I'm going to be a fucking widow. So it's kind of like, what do you expect to come with that? Well, I didn't do any research to see what actually did come with that title. I did yesterday. And it made everything just seem so much more clear. And it's like, oh, it's okay. And it's because I'm through that now. Through that illusion. So let's read again what autumn speaks. I keep waiting for help. Like I said, what autumn is it coming? It's like... I keep waiting for help, for hope to come, but all about me is cold. I cannot find what I'm looking for. Well, I know that I definitely blocked my heart off because of this. Okay, it's all warmed up now. It's all fine and dandy now. It's like I don't need to go over that stuff, but it's like there was one big aspect I was missing. Regarding, it was like that final little piece that you could just say, oh, I can just let all that go. Okay, it makes complete sense. It just sits well with your heart. Okay. So I cannot find what I am looking for, and indeed I can barely remember what it is I was in search of before I got so lost. I am cold and alone, and no one is with me. But I know I have this apple, and that when I truly need it, I will eat it, and then all will be well. Okay, let's have a look at the divination message. It's time to stop relying on others for that comfort, warmth and sustenance that only true self-love can bring. Waiting for others to give you what you need will be a long and lonely, bone-chilling wait at this time. So look at what you already have, turn to it and feast on it. I have the two most amazing daughters that came out of that whole situation. Learn to love and appreciate the apple in your hands and save the seeds of self-love and plant them. From this one remaining magical apple comes the gift of wisdom, comes self-love, comes abundance, and comes the knowledge that you are a person who deserves to care for and love your own self. I love me. Who do you love? Once you just take one big bite of the juicy apple, you will be committing to helping yourself. And then you will be free of the need for approval, shelter, and rescue. There is only one true escape, and it comes with the miracle of self-life. Go ahead, eat the apple. Yum, red delicious. Used to be my favourite apples, red delicious. Just to make sure that skin was well shining. Listen, I've worked in a few greengrocers in my time, about 3 of them actually. So, used to have to polish those apples up, stack them nicely, stack them all up like a pyramid. An apple a day, what do they say an apple a day does? Keeps the doctor away. Okay, my tree gives me an apple a day in my garden. The Lord feeds me every day. Okay, we're going to look at the combining energies. Of course we are. Sorry. Let's have a look. We've got intuition, our intuition. Okay, so with both counterparts are tapping into the wisdom of the feminine within us, and we're being guided. The High Priestess. So we're allowing our divine feminineness to help heal, comfort, support, nurture both counterparts. That's beautiful. As you take care of you, divine feminine, you need to take care of you anyway. Not just for you, but I'm sure your divine masculine would like you to take care of yourself for him. And likewise, divine masculine. The best thing that you can do is take care of you for the divine feminine. Okay. Let's look at the power of love, joy. That's the divine feminine's name, energy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. Well, hey, everyone's really loosening up here, aren't they? Joy. Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive her King. Why don't you stop hiding? And heaven and angels sing, and heaven and angels sing, and heaven and angels sing. I know you love it, Mary. Joy. Joy is born of living in happiness, grace and gratitude. It is the celebration of life and your own role in it. Part of your soul makeup is having the keen awareness that you are full of abundance and are most fulfilled when you serve others. Well, learn the lessons and then you can help them, can't you? Learn your own lessons. You'll be able to serve others, especially you'll be able to serve others when you're in this optimal health setting. Why we're in an optimal health setting now. Stay out of doctor's surgeries, eat the apple, stay out of doctor's surgeries, stay out of hospitals, stay away from testing centres. Get it? Pure health. Try that first. Before you go run into someone who, ask them if they know about like metaphysical health aspects. Ask them what they feel about self-healing. You should be able to ask your doctor that, should you not? Hey doc, what do you feel about like self-healing? Have you ever looked into that? Most people leave the medical profession, pharmaceuticals, because they become aware that it's kind of like a placebo effect going on. So tell yourself you're well, and guess what? You're going to be well. Why am I holding up Autumn is my last chance? Part of your soul makeup is having the keen awareness that you are full of abundance and are most fulfilled when you serve others. Indeed, when you are in touch with your divine self, you want to share this celebratory feeling with everyone you encounter. In tune with the vibration of joy, you are content, serene, and full of incredible spiritual confidence. Once you realise that the hardest lessons on earth serve your highest good, You get a glimpse of true joy waiting in the wings. You can move forward with your life, recognising that so-called struggles really just arise so that you can conquer them and come through the experience triumph, feeling proud of your actions. Okay, let's end on a journey of love. So that was just really having a look at what was revealed during the month of September. The last day being today. X marks the spot. Spot dash, spot dash, spot, spot, spot. Morse code. The High Priestess will deliver all the clues, the message. And it's like it's only in a code that you understand. And once you understand it, you can help others then, can't you, understand how this all works. Let's end with a journey of love. Oh, we get one for the Divine Masculines, one for the Divine Feminines. And then we'll end with a joint one again. You had it yesterday. Come out, Sacred Convergence, Divine Masculine. There is a coming together happening within your body and soul, a unification of all that is within you. This is akin to travelling to a strange land and all sorts of new sensations. Not all welcome at first, begin to make themselves known to you. Okay, so if you pick up any pain in your body, okay, that actually means that good stuff's happening. You're being healed within. Okay, so the pain is a good thing. Okay. It means that something's actually, you're being healed. It also gives you an indicator of where you need to focus your attention on healing yourself. So this is akin to travelling to a strange land, as all sorts of new sensations, not all welcome at first, begin to make themselves known to you. If you are experiencing discomfort within your own body or uncertainty, and a sense of expansion to include more of your life in your thoughts and feelings, then you are conscious of this sacred convergence. It is like two worlds or more colliding. If you are sensitive, you will feel it happening as an important event without necessarily having a physical situation to attribute the experience to or upon which to hang an explanation. Don't be surprised don't be surprised if that when you do go to the doctors or the dentist, they can't find anything wrong with you. It's because there isn't. And then normally you leave the doctors not satisfied because you were convinced that something was wrong with you. And then you're in trouble, aren't you? Because you're going to convince your body that there is something wrong. So you kind of get how it works. You may also be encountering this in a very physical sense by finding yourself in situations which you previously would have avoided. You may be meeting people and thrown into relationship with them, apparently more by circumstance than by your own conscious choosing. This is a meeting of you with your shadow and something to rejoice in, even if it is uncomfortable at times. Be gentle and loving with yourself and kindly seek to find the beauty in what you are learning about yourself in your interactions and experiences. You are a wise soul, seeking to know yourself rather than judge others. Remember your divine perfection as you are thrilled and challenged in this time of great growth. You are guided to be curious as though travelling to a foreign land and remaining open to experience its treasures. Treasure, that is what you are. Honey, you're my golden star. Listen, if you're a treasure and you're a golden star and you're a light worker, why on earth would you be ill? Why would you think you were dying? Not your story. This oracle holds a message for you. A deeper part of yourself is calling you forward. Any discomfort, struggle, anxiety or fear is a subconscious recognition of this. Don't worry, seriously. Don't worry about a thing. Okay, because why? Because every little thing is gonna be alright. You are a unique plant in the divine garden. It's like a juicy apple. Okay, red delicious. You are a unique plant in the divine garden. You don't have to know what plant you are in order to grow. You just need to live each day and the growth happens naturally. Then you can see over time the beauty of your true nature revealing itself to you. It will be a revelation to be relished. Let's relish in you, divine masculine, you big juicy red apple. Gold. Oh, you could be a golden delicious. You're not going to be a Granny Smith, are you? They got like a bit of a sharp taste to them. They are nice, but they are a bit sharp and sour. Be a golden delicious. Okay, let's read this poem. From the white foam on a surface of blue to the mystery beneath the waves, wherever your travels may lead, may the artist's touch inspire us to explore the ocean realm and celebrate the beauty as land gives way to water and water to the unknown. Well, drink lots of water, flush yourself through. Divine Feminine, let's have a look. I've got here the Spiral Dance of the Goddess, but let's have a look at what card wants to come out. Angel of Jupiter, Awaken. Card number 6. Well, that goes with Autumn is my last chance. Angel of Jupiter, Awaken. 6 and a 6. Clickety click. Get those like joints moving. 66. What number is it? It's not 66, it's number 6. Okay. Listen, it's all love. Angel of Jupiter, Awaken. Sounds quite a direct message there, isn't it? Divine Feminine, this is the message that's come out for you guys. Beloved, within you there is a magnificence greater. Oh, okay. Beloved, I don't know who we're speaking to. We could be speaking to the Divine Masculine. I don't know, because it's like autumn is my last chance. Please don't lose hope. Does it matter? All that matters is really the matter of your heart. So, beloved, within you there is magnificence, greatness, and the ability to live bolder, larger, and more exuberantly than you may have ever imagined. Awaken that keen spirit, hungry for adventure and new experience. The angel of Jupiter, the spirit of bold expansion and divine generosity lives within you. Your spirit cannot be made small, but must be free. Start now. Feel the endlessness of your own heart. What can be done today to live bigger? A smile? A yes to that offer of adventure? Sharing vulnerability without fear? It's a good one. Taking a step forward into the unknown. Daring to imagine that the divine doesn't just happen to you, but happens through you. As you. Embrace the courage of your own open heart and dare to dream, beloved. The bold divine nature within you is calling you to great things. Now is your time to awaken. This oracle holds a message of guidance for you. You are being given an opportunity that can change your life. Don't hesitate to accept it. If you are acting with more assertiveness, more generosity, more playfulness, and more spiritual authority than usual, this is confirmation that this is coming from a genuine place within you. If you are experiencing some havoc in your life or a sense that things are changing, this oracle comes as affirmation. Yes, there is change, and yes, you are outgrowing what once was. So you will be prepared to receive that which is more suited for your next stage of growth. Thank the Lord for that, Divine Feminine. Okay. So if you're experiencing some havoc in your life or a sense that things are changing, this oracle comes as affirmation. Yes, there is change, and yes, you are outgrowing what once was. So you will be prepared to receive that which is more suited for your next stage of growth. And I feel you're doing all the prepping, like, not only within you, but also within your home. That really looked like that was my mobile phone there, and it just flashed up with a message. Seriously, like the book Illuminated. That's that High Priestess book she's holding there. Okay, here's the poem. Awake in your arms, I wait to stop time, savouring each moment for an eternity. Like an angel, you light the room, your love giving life to the love I've held within. Unbridled and free, our dreams unfold, and we are forever changed. Let's look at the joining energy, and then I'm out of here. Christ flame. Card number 31, the Christ flame. Jesus Christ, superstar. 31. Can't turn the page and it's stuck on tower in magnificence. And we're rolling, rolling, rolling on a river. Look how green his eyes are. Within you burns the flame of the Christ. So you have to remember this is the adjoining energy, guys, here. Within you burns the flame of the Christ. Beyond religion, this flame belongs to all hearts willing to receive the divine, opening to it as a lover would open the heart to receive the beloved. Though the awakening of the Christ within brings greater closeness to the divine, and therefore greater love and depth of compassion, it too can bring sadness, righteous anger, and a passionate need to contribute positive healing action and changing the world. You may be an introspective soul who does this through mastering their inner world with meditation and yoga, raising your own vibration with absolute intent that this bring healing to the world around you. I feel that's like the energy the Divine Masculine's adopted at the moment, is the introverted approach. So you may be an introspective soul who does this through mastering their inner world with meditation and yoga, raising your own vibration with absolute intent that this bring healing to the world around you. You may be an extroverted soul, I'm picking up the Divine Feminine's energy, that thrives in sharing messages and living a life of dynamic action in support of the causes that are worthy and moving to your brave heart, capable of feeling divine outrage and responding with inspired action. You may be a combination of these soul types and choosing wisely what you consume, which companies you support, what television you do or do not watch, and what you read, voting for the life you want to have around you in the world through your actions, internal and external. This is the Christ flame igniting within you, setting the world aflame with the fire of divine love. This oracle brings guidance that you are connecting with the universal Christ consciousness. We keep seeing that 33 all the time. I keep saying that's Christ consciousness number. Yesterday, I believe we saw it a few times. So this oracle brings guidance that you are connecting with the universal Christ consciousness in your heart is meant to awaken as a sacred heart, bearing the Christ flame of divine love this lifetime. You are part of the wave of awakening happening on the earth now. You are exactly where you're meant to be and doing exactly what you're meant to be doing. So keep going. Here's the poem. Let's end on this poem. Love is more than words can define. It is a feeling which wells up inside and longs for release. It is a smile. It is a smile which starts in my heart and spreads across my face like a silly grin. It is a knowing so deep in my being that every cell speaks in a language only lovers know. And most of all, it is the beginning, the birth, the possibility, the promise of a tomorrow, the hope that grows into something we can only imagine when hearts combine and love becomes more. I like that a lot. I like, obviously, about it spoke a lot about smiling, and it's like smile when the world smiles with you. So it is a smile which starts in my heart and spreads across my face like a silly grin. Also this part here, because I picked up about you receiving the messages. Oh, I can see, look, the Divine Masculine here in the King of Pentacles energy. Remember we saw him twice, yes. Well, I saw him twice before I actually started the reading. He's actually like looking up to the Divine Feminine, the High Priestess energy here. And I said about there just being the signs, the messages that it's kind of like, you know, only lovers know. So you're communicating across time. Okay. And it says here, what now? It is a knowing so deep in my being that every cell speaks in a language only lovers know. Would you like me to end with some lovers oracle then? Some little love heart shaped cards. Here they are. I've got to get them like in formation. Just bear with me. Seriously, come on. How long have you kept me on for? It's like the yin yang kind of like, okay, come on, let's. Jeez. Patience. Got shitloads of it. Doesn't normally take this long, does it? Wow. No rush. What's this? Balance. I can, like, seriously, it's split the pack so that I can see balance. We're there though, look. We're there? Yeah, near on. Balance. What does this say? Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Okay. Divine Masculine, do you want to give, would you like a message? Would you like to give the divine a message or the Divine Feminine a message? Let's have a look, see what wants to come out. Okay, well, we have a tree. Lots going on there. A heart, a cross, an infinity symbol, a star, and the yin-yang symbol. Nature. Look at this, how you're tapping into nature, healing. Is there any apples on that tree? Love hearts and stars. I reckon there is. Okay. Divine Masculine. Let's have a look at this message. Can you see all those things? Oh, look, you're manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to drop you. You're okay. You're a strong lad. You can pick yourself up. I'm sure you've experienced worse than that. Okay. Divine Feminines, let's get you a message. What happened to my heart shape? Look. Okay. Oh, we've got a few. We've got this card and these two I can see. We will not take them ones or all of those. We will have a look at the bottom in a moment. Divine Feminine, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Bird of Peace. And I want to say that this is a revelation that's just going to make you feel at peace with yourself and the world at whole. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Peace out, man. Okay. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you. And you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. I got the power. Look at this. It feels like it's a snake that's trapping. And I feel like you instinctively know what is right for you. You will not allow yourself to ever, or your heart to be trapped or closed off again. Okay. You instinctively know what is right for you. And you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. And we have reflection. Okay. Interesting. Because I feel that this is for both of you. It makes sense. It says, give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that it will all work out for the best. Divine timing. Divine order. The divine delivers. Okay. Let's look at the bottom of the deck for the adjoining energy. embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Okay, let's leave this reading there. So, what was revealed? Time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. I'm trying to put them back into order. Let's not bother. That's what they say. Don't try and put them into order. It already is in perfect alignment. Guys, have yourself a fantastic day. We've done September. We've had a look at what may have been revealed for you, what might still be revealed. It's not too late. It's never too late anyway to have a revelation. And an hour and 10 minutes, 40 seconds. That's about right. I will catch up with you guys soon. So take care. Much love. Bye for now.